Hello, it is me, your favourite professional, unprofessional pixel artist, Mr. Ali Babs. And we're back at it again with another Artfight video. It has been a whole year since I've done an Artfight video, and this video is a little bit late. I do apologise, I was supposed to release this earlier, but I was working on the Bappin video, which took a lot of my time and attention. And I also want to quickly say thank you. I've got a overwhelming amount of support and positivity from that video, and that means a lot, so thank you. So let's talk Artfight. Artfight, for those who don't know, it's an annual competition where there are two teams and each team has to draw a drawing to earn points for their own team. If you want to go more into description of what that is exactly, I recommend going to watch my first video where I talk into it a bit more in detail and depth. So, Artfight 2022, what was different? Well, first of all, I had a few things in mind before going in. So I did Artfight last year, and because of that I kind of knew what I was going into this year, and as my last video stated, I wanted to change a few things. My profile and characters weren't as fleshed out as other users were, plus I only uploaded 3 characters. Next year I plan to improve all of this. So I didn't end up actually really changing my bio. There's something different there, we'll talk about that in a bit. But I certainly did add new characters, a whole array of characters. In fact, I have now a grand total of 8 characters added to the roster. I got rid of one from last year and added more. We have Alice, Jess, Bruce, Disgusting Burger, and of course the Bappins. I think they were all great ideas to add character wise, and I've got some really creative attacks from them, as you'll see a little bit later in the video. I also added much more depth and detail into the descriptions of each character and drawing, so people had a good idea of who the character was supposed to be, and you know, maybe from just minute details some people have picked up from reading the description, they have completely drawn a brand new drawing just from a line. My good friends Tim Tarley and Grayson also took part this year, which was really cool, and I've already piqued some more friends' interest for next year, and hopefully maybe we can do a bit of a collab or maybe do some team attacks or something, I'm not sure, but I look forward to seeing what happens with them in the future. Their links to their profiles will also be in the description. So what else was different about this Artfight? Well, apart from losing, I did way more attacks. So many more attacks. Last year I think I did about 13, and this year I did 20. I also did more friendly fires. I did 5 this year. I think I've got my statistics on the screen right now. I'm pretty happy with those results actually. I also got more attacks received to me this year, so even though my team lost, I take this as a win. You know, I did everything that I pretty much set out to do. Also, what was different this year is I discovered something called hit lists. This is something people do kind of beforehand, before the fight starts, where you would sign up to their hit list, and they, you know, it just makes it easier to find people basically. And it shows like who's interested in you and who wants you to draw them basically. So I signed up for a bunch of hit lists as well as create my own, which I drew most of the people who signed up. I don't think I got everyone, but I did do a good job. You know, there's people on my own team who signed up as well, and I was more than happy to do them. Another thing that was different this year was I had my very first revenge chain. Now, what that means in Artfight is a chain of attacks. So they started off by drawing one of my characters, and I drew one of their characters. Then they retaliated by drawing one of my characters, and I retaliated by drawing one of their characters. And the longer you do this, you actually get more points. And you know, you create this chain that's kind of like a combo over. I'm putting up all of our revenges up on screen. As you can see, eventually I just drew the ultimate attack and drew like a good chunk of their character selection, but some of their art was truly fantastic, and I feel truly blessed for getting these attacks. The artist, Art and Salt, really awesome person. We had a good time kind of bantering and stuff back and forth whilst we were drawing our Revengers, and yeah, had a lot of fun with that. So what was the same this year was something that kind of happened last year. The only difference being is that this person wasn't on my team this year. As you may recall, last year I did a friendly fire and I got a really awesome drawing in return, and it happened again this year. The amazing artist known as Popka, sorry again if I'm butchering that saying, they're this incredible comic artist, webcomic artist, and I drew their character Michael, and they retaliated by drawing one of the most awesomest fucking pictures I've ever gotten, ever, full stop. So it's an amazing drawing of Jess and Alice and Alice's stand, and it just looks awesome. The art style and the colours and just the vibe of it, like it's so unique, and just, I don't know, a lot of care went into that drawing, and I'm very grateful for it. They really do deserve it, and they're really talented artists, and I'm very, very lucky to get this drawing. And I want next year, I want to be able to draw something that maybe means as much to them as what they have done to me. So now I'm just going to show my attacks that I did this year, some of my favourite attacks, and then after that I'll put some Revengers up. Let me know what you think, which ones are your favourite. Thank you very much for watching. My next video should be finally getting Tim out VR, and then after that I've got something very, very special planned. I look forward to sharing it to you. Sorry if I sound a little groggy in this video as well. I've been smoking a lot today. I've got a little croaky voice. But yeah, thank you for watching. Bye. Also, this is the 69th video to upload on my channel. Thank you for sticking with me for 69 videos.
Waka waka waka.